real good Tuesday afternoon. I just looked at the clock. My gosh, it's 3:30 already. Where's the day going? Well, for me, I have not been feeling 100%. As many of you know, I had heart surgery back at the end of April, and I have my good days and I have my bad days. Today's one of my bad days, sort of. Just didn't feel like I said, 100%. I have not moved my camera down so I can look straight in it because it's up on top. So, well, I got a new boom. This is what it looks like, but it holds a microphone. Not well. What can I say? I don't know why I did that. Oh well, it happens. Anyway, once again, today is Tuesday, and off work already?
Huh?
Off work already?
No, Motrin time.
Oh, our son just walked by. I said, off work already? He said, nope, Motrin time. I took my Motrin at 6 o'clock this morning.
I try to put it off as long as possible. I can't put it off anymore.
I told him I took mine at 6. He said he puts it off as long as possible, but he can't put it off anymore. I think he's going to go into the doctor next week to have his shoulder looked at.
I haven't been able to work out in 2 weeks.
He said he hasn't been able to work out in 2 weeks. Well, after my heart surgery, guess what? I haven't been able to work out at all. Yeah, I did take out the garbage can today. Well, this wasn't the first time I took it out, but I did take out the garbage can and put it out on the street. And for us to take out our garbage can from where it's set, which is right out here, to the street is say an eighth of a mile. Maybe that's to and from, mind you. But yeah, it's a little bit of a walk. And when I came back, I was thinking, well, should I sit down or just go in and do whatever? Anyway, I went in and did whatever. My wife is on the other computer. You can hear she's playing her game. I don't play games. Well, yes, we do. We all play games. She goes, what? She heard me. Anyway, this is Tuesday. For lunch, what did I eat for lunch? Oh, we ate some pork ribs. I think we had 4 little pork ribs there, about that big, and we shared them for lunch. It's either that or a sandwich, and I didn't really want a sandwich. And it's not that I don't like sandwiches, but you can only eat peanut butter sandwiches so many times a week before. So I didn't have a peanut butter sandwich. I didn't have a turkey sandwich either. Now we have turkey lunch meat in there, but we had the pork ribs. It was either that or toss them, and I didn't want to really toss them yet. Yeah, I maybe should have, but I didn't. They were about 3 days old, but they'd been in the refrigerator all the time, so it wasn't like they'd been sitting around on the outside with flies. And we have a jillion flies out here on the ranch. But when it's cold, we don't have any flies. Like it's chilly today, so the flies stay wherever they stay when it's cold. But no flies, which works for me. I don't like flies. Anyway, I just I wanted to get back to you. I know I'm not dressed well. There's only a couple of spots on this T-shirt, but these T-shirts, they're made in China, and you drip anything on them, and it's there to stay forever. The shirt has no holes; it's in good shape, but it's got spots on it. So I'm not saying I'm a sloppy eater, but I will say take it for what it is. Forks have holes in them, and when you try to eat gravy with a fork, guess what? It drips on you. So be it. Anyway, I noticed that I had the past couple of videos they were done for a younger crowd, and I took that and made it for adults only. Not that I'm going to say anything that's wrong or anything like that. I don't want to have it. You know what I mean. Tonight for dinner, I want to say we're going to have nose is dripping today. Chicken is, I want to say we're going to have chicken. We made a pasta dish last night with chicken in it. That was over, it was a couple days old. We made it last night and threw it in with the pasta. We put also some Brussels sprouts in the pasta because they were left over from the night before. And a little bit of cheese. Made the pasta with some butter. And it was good. Tonight, like I said, we're going to have chicken and probably zucchini. Why? Because we have a refrigerator full of zucchini. Well, not full. There's like, when I bought zucchini the other day, I bought, I think 5 of them. They were 69 cents a pound. They're huge zucchini though. So you get 2 and you got a pound. I got about 5, so maybe 3 pounds. Thereabouts. Anyway, so we had zucchini. We had what they call gray squash. Gray squash is green, by the way, but they call it Mexican gray squash, like the little ones, and they're good. But they were not on sale. They were dollar. I want to say $1.79 a pound. I preferred these 55 or 50 whatever cents a pound, so I got the ones that were cheap. Yes, that's my middle name, cheap. What else did I get when I was at the store the other day? Oh, I know, I got some potatoes, a bag of potatoes. I think nowadays when you go to buy potatoes, you don't, when I was a kid, potatoes came in a 50-pound bag. Now they come in a 5-pound bag. I think it's 5 pounds for like $3, somewhere around there. Anyway, I got some potatoes. They're red potatoes.
They have a good long shelf life.
No, they don't. My wife just said they have a good long shelf life. You get potatoes over 30 days old, and you know what? They get mushy. Time to toss them out. And we do. I think I threw a bag of potatoes out yesterday. It was mushy. So I threw them out. And living out here on the ranch, it's not like I go out there and jump in the Jeep and drive down to the store, which I can. The store's only like maybe 4 miles from our house. But you're driving down, first you got to wonder, you're driving through the town of Empire, you got to worry about getting shot. They shoot at each other 24/7 over there. And I don't understand it. I don't know if they hit anybody or whatever, but you hear all night long gunshots. And, my wife will wake up, she goes, "Did I just hear gunshots?" I said, "Yep, down in Empire." Because I have no idea what they're shooting at, but I can't imagine somebody being that bad of a shot. They'll fire off a clip at each other, and nobody gets hit. Maybe that's good. I don't know. If I fire off a clip at somebody, they're going to be hit at least 8-10 times. Trust me on that one. I guess I'm a better shot. Well, when I went to college, I studied to be a police officer, and a couple of our classes were handling guns, and so I learned how to handle guns. But I've had guns since I was 10 years old. I think my parents gave me my first BB gun when I was 8. So I've always had guns of some sort all my life, and guns are for protection. I don't use them for sport because I don't hunt ducks or deer or anything like that. Although I will say I used to be president of Ducks Unlimited in Santa Cruz for years. I put on a Ducks Unlimited dinner for I think about 10 years. I did that, and my 10th year they gave me a dog and said thank you, and that was the last year we did Ducks Unlimited dinners. So I got a dog, bought it home, and I wasn't. My nose itches. I wasn't sure what to do with it. It wasn't a small dog. It was a small puppy, but it was going to be a big puppy. It was a black lab. Well, actually, it was a chocolate lab. And Patty named him Moose. Why? Because he got big. But he was a neat dog. We had him for maybe 12 years. But what he used to do, the neighbors had an apple tree, and he used to jump up and eat the apples. And that wasn't good because they got stuck in him. And I think that's what probably killed him, was eating the apples. And apples? Yeah, it was. I think it was. I think it was apples. I forget. Yeah, this was back in the 90s. Um, Patty just said, "Oh, when?
Before then, wasn't it?
Huh?" She's mumbling something. I don't know.
Wasn't
What
it before the 90s?
I think it was in the 90s. I'm trying to talk to her on the other side of the computer. Anyway, that was Moose, and we had him for like probably 12 years, and he got to be a very big dog. We loved him, took very good care of him, but like I said, we had the neighbor's apple tree, and you'd jump up and get the apples off the tree. And or were they plums? It may have been plums. You know, when I think about it now, it could have been plums. Anyway, he ate them, and they got stuck in him, and we took him to the vet once, and they said these weren't good. They damaged him because the plums, plums have a little pointy on the end, or plums pits have a point. Anyway, that's what did him in, the plums. I want to say life goes on, but it didn't. Yeah, I saw on the video I did yesterday that there's about 100 people looked at the video, and I don't know if they liked it or didn't like it, or trying to figure out what to say here. Basically what this is about people today, us today. What goes on, and like I said, this morning when I got up, I don't get up and think, what am I going to talk about today? I never know. I really don't. I'm not. I don't write it down. But there are people that write it down. But I'm not one of those. I tend to be a spur of the moment type individual. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I tend to be a spur of the moment individual. So take it or leave it. But I think I should probably leave it at that today. It's it's been almost 13 minutes, and I don't want to bore you. That's what I don't want to do, is bore you. Trust me. So have an enjoyable Tuesday. Be safe. Be very safe. I know it's hard nowadays to be safe because you walk out their front door and guess what? You're not safe anymore. So enjoy. Be safe. Bye-bye now.